Hi, Genki Call here. Palia is a world of abundance, and therefore I want to teach you how to manage your inventory just a little bit in this game. I'm going to go over how much storage you can have, how to expand your storage, how to sort of exceed your storage limit, and the multiple ways that you can sell things in this game, and maybe a couple little tips along the way besides that. So to start with, we have storage, and to get your storage, you want to go to your handy dandy crafting bench, and you want to go over here to the anvil, and then you want to find your wooden storage chest. This is the chest you start off with, and it says right here you can place up to 8 general storage chests on your plot. You are not limited to 8. You can have 20. You can have 20 per plot if you want. But as far as expanding your inventory, 8 will count. So every chest that you place is going to give up to 8 is going to give you, for the wooden storage chest, 400 items. You have 2 of them, that'll be 800 items, and so on and so forth as far as the wooden storage chest goes. Now, there are ways to upgrade this. I'm going to teach you how to do that. But first, let's talk about the highest upgrade that you can have, which is the iron storage chest. If you have all 8 of your iron storage chests, your limit on inventory will be 10,000 items. May seem like a lot. It's not really. You can see I'm at 8,000, and that's because I keep selling things to try and make sure I don't exceed that limit. On the plus side, your furniture is free. Every bit of furniture, every bit of decor that you have, and I have a lot of it, this is all free storage. You can have unlimited decor items. So that you don't have to worry about. But as far as resources and everything else goes, you gotta have it going towards your inventory limit. So that is something that you need to be aware of. So we're going to go into town. That is how you upgrade these chests, and that is also how you sell things, except for your handy dandy storage bin here. This is your first resource as far as upgrading things and selling things, rather. You can sell things right here from your plot. Everybody has a shipping bin in exactly the same spot, so that makes it easy. But as far as selling things go elsewhere, you gotta leave your plot. Alright, once you get into Kilima, you're just going to head straight down this pathway and into the town proper. And this is where we're going to upgrade your chests to get the recipe for that. This is also where I'm going to teach you how to sell things in town. There are more than one way to do this. The first would be to talk to certain people, like Ani. Ani doesn't have a store. Yes, he does. Talk to Ani. You can see there it says open store. Several characters have a store. This guy sells bugging stuff. So if you open the store here, he has a variety of things that you can buy. Any bugging stuff that you have, you can sell here. So I could conceivably sell my buzzy jars here. Don't wanna. I could sell my smoked candles here. Again, don't wanna. And same with my bugging bombs. Any bugs that I have on me can all be sold directly to Ani. He won't take anything else, but he will take the bugging stuff. Just for example. Now, any register in town, you can sell things at. So you open up the store, and then you have inventory here. You can sell anything you want here at any register. This is new as of since I've been playing. This is something that has new that's been added to the game. So now any register will take any item you have that can be sold, unless you're at the fairgrounds. Maji Market doesn't count, but every other register does count. Now, while we're here at Tish's place, now let me go back outside. This is the furniture store. And this is what it looks like. It has a little chair above the door. And all you have to do is go to her register and go to recipes. And you'll see here, this is where you get your recipes. So you can get one step up from the The chest that you start out with, that would be the copper storage chest and then the iron storage chest. Now you have to own copper before you get iron. It's required. They're going to make you do that. And you may be looking at this and thinking, 50,000 gold? Are you kidding me? Yeah, starting out 50,000 gold is a lot, but it's okay. You'll learn how to make money pretty quickly. There's lots to do in this game, lots of things to buy and sell. You'll get it. You'll get the money. But you only have to buy a recipe one time. After that, you can build as many as you want and you don't have to keep paying that money. So don't worry about that. Not a problem. So now that we have the recipe, you can go back to your plot. Hold on. And once you're back at your home plot, then you just have to go to your crafting table and make your chests and upgrade your chests. Now, in order to upgrade your chests, to upgrade to the copper chest, first you're going to have the wooden chest. In order to make the copper chest, you'll have to have the copper chest to make the iron chest. So these are the resources needed for the copper storage chest, and then for the iron storage chest, you'll need the copper storage chest and some heartwood planks and some iron bars. It's all good. You're going to get all this stuff. Don't worry. That will, once you have 8 of these iron storage chests, like I said, 10,000 item limit, but you can go beyond that. I did mention that. And there are a couple ways you can do that. First of all, the lockbox. The lockbox, you may have noticed that recipe at Tish's store, and the lockbox, you can have only 3 of them. Each one holds 100 items, and so you have 3 lockboxes, and they can be scattered across multiple plots. They don't all have to be on the same plot, but each one holds 100, so you have an extra 300 items that you can hold on your plot. So you go to a lockbox, and you can see there's a 300 item limit. The thing about the lockboxes that is very nice is that anything that you don't want to accidentally sell, that you don't want to accidentally craft or cook with, you put them in your lockbox and they are safe. You're never going to accidentally pull out of those lockboxes. Also, from any chest or any lockbox, there you can toggle back and forth. This button right here will say switch you to the lockbox and back. And you can do that from any of your chests. Once you have them, it's easy to switch back and forth. But there's more. But wait, there's more. Now we can switch plots. And here's a pro tip for you. To switch plots, whoops, wrong button. Switch plots, you click on this button here, and you have a drop-down box. You can see I have a lot of plots. But something as a new player that you probably don't know, you already have 2 plots. You have this plot that you started off on, and you have an additional plot which is free. And it will just be called unnamed slot, I believe, and you can click on that. You can switch to another plot. And this plot of mine is almost maxed out. So we're going to switch plots, and I'm going to show you that. Let's see, we're going to go to this plot. You can see that another way that you can expand your inventory is by not keeping things in your inventory. And what I mean by that is starred items can go out on your plot. So starred foods that you want to hold on to but you don't want cluttering up your inventory can go down on your plot. So these are starred foods I've set out. I'm going to try not to spoil too many things here for you. Don't look over there. Here I've started putting out my starred gems because they're cluttering up my inventory, and I want to save them because I'm going to use them to decorate at some point, just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm putting them out for safekeeping to keep them out of my inventory. Another thing that you can do is any starred fish or bug. Those can go out on your plots as well. And so I have a holding plot just for all of my fish and bugs. You can see I have probably a lot more than I need here, but some of them I just love and don't want to let go of. Some of them I may only have one of, like this flame tongue ray. Then you've got things like your bugs and blue marlins. I love them. They're one of my favorites, and I have too many. I'll sell some at some point, but right now they're just sitting out on a plot because I don't feel like selling them right now. And of course, you really don't want to lose track of your really rare bugs like the rainbow tip butterfly or different things. You just want to gonna want to do the thing. I can't speak. Sorry. You may want these for decorating, and you may decide later on it's like, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna sell all this stuff. I want the money. And that's fine too. But you do have the option of sticking all of this stuff out on a plot and getting it out of your inventory. I would not have much space. I would not have any space if all of this stuff was back in my inventory, to be honest. In closing, you want to be sure to have 8 chests out on your plots or scattered across your plots. Upgrade them as soon as you can and place start items out on your plot. Just get them out of your inventory and use the lockboxes, folks. It's all going to help towards the problem with not having enough storage, and they may give us more storage at some point. They may give it to us with the Elderwood update. I don't know. Right now, 10,000 items goes away very quickly. So I hope that this video has helped you. Let me know your tips and tricks down in the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions and what you thought about this video. I hope that you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be, and we'll see you soon. Bye!